Whoa! Frick, you didn't see that. Sorry. Happy Halloween! Am I really big? Maybe I should be a little bit smaller. I'm too small and I'm too low. Oh! Happy Halloween! Happy day of tricks, treats, tribulations, trials, and more. Hello! Happy Halloween! It's the day of the year where I don't do anything normally. Well, actually, that's not true. Last year I was at home and I passed out candy with my mom for kids, and it was really fun, cause my mom, she's like the ultimate house for Halloween. She does this stuff where she like has like a whole table set up, and like she has the kids come up and then they can pick from like different types of candy bars and sour candies and pretzels or water or Capri Suns, or like it's like a whole smorgasbord, and like every kid is allowed to take like one of each basket. So a lot of kids in the neighborhood I grew up in love going to my mom's house to pick up stuff on Halloween. But I live in an apartment now, so I can't do that. There's no kids in this apartment that I know of. So no one comes to this place to get anything. But I hope you guys have all been having a great holiday. I don't know what your guys' weather is like, but my weather's been like stormy and rainy all day. So I'm really hoping that the rain kind of slows down so that the kids in my neighborhood can go trick-or-treating and stuff. Because like, there's like no... I don't know if people are going to take their kids out in the weather right now. It's kind of really wet and rainy here, so I'm hoping for those kids that they get to have a good Halloween, and also that it doesn't get so rainy and stormy that it knocks my power out again. Because it's like the weather that it had like during the Event Horizon day where my power went out. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. That'd be really cool. If that didn't happen, that'd be really cool. But, we were supposed to do ASMR today, but, I've been having really bad allergies, and I was like, I don't think that this is, the best voice for ASMR. I was like, I don't think I'll be able to consciously make sure that I'm not sniffling into the mic. Though I'm sure some of you guys would love that or something, I don't know. Because you guys say it doesn't bother you, but it would bother me if I listened to ASMR and then someone was like sniffling half the time. I'd be like, what is this? Why did this person publish that? They should have kept that to themselves. I would have been like, I think that they should have kept that to themselves. You guys are so weird. You're like, I love when this person sounds sick. You guys are so funny. Whenever someone sounds sick, aka when I feel like I hear myself, I'm like, girl... Get help. I'm like, whoa, I'll take more medication, I will. But I thought before we did the karaoke, I would show you guys, because you guys seemed to really like the art from my cover yesterday. So I thought that I would show you guys it more upper, or more bigger. Welcome to the Toka Cult, Crybaby. Ashi, thank you for being a weepy warrior for 10 months. Feel better, Toka. Can't wait to listen to you sing and yap. Thank you. So this is the art. Let me pull it up for you. I'll show you guys first the version with the normal eyes, because this wasn't even in the video. Actually, I should show you guys the version with the dark eyes first, right? Because that was the video art. Okay. So this is the art that was in the video. Let me grab. Wah! Thank you, Dark, for being a member for 3 months. I'm experiencing a stacked set list today. In your hard work, thank you. I thought I also wanted to do this because I felt like I only sang theater songs yesterday. I mean, there'll be songs that are from theater in this set list, but I only really sang stuff from theater yesterday. And I promise I know songs that aren't theater. In theory, I think I do. I know songs that aren't in theater. What do you mean? That set list is like stacked today. What the frick? That's crazy talk. So, This is the main art with the dark eyes from my cover yesterday. Yeah, I know other songs from Glee. No, I know normal songs too, guys. Don't worry. So this is this was the main art, which is with the dark eyes. Because in the original song, the character has these like dark heart eyes, that are like kind of like the part where the video zooms in into the eye hearts and stuff. And what I really loved about what this person's work was the way that they rendered like the skin. It was really cool to me. I felt like they made a lot of really cool choices with the rendering. And also they rendered my hair like really well. Like really, really well. But I really loved the way that they did the skin rendering. I thought it was really shiny. It looked really cool. But this is the art for the main like thing that we did. And then of course for this music video they have there's also this version of the art where it has like the black blood flowing from the eyes and the mouth, which I thought was really cool because I asked for both, but I wasn't sure if the person would actually do both. Like, I thought it was so cool the way that they drew the dripping blood, because I didn't like know how they would draw it since there aren't that many high resolution like images that I could send to them as a reference, so they kind of just went with what they felt for the vibe, and I think that's kind of cool. I love the way that they did the black blood too. I think it like really looks like, it looks a lot like, I don't know if you guys watched like Steven Universe, like the Spinel eyes. It kind of reminds me of the Spinel eyes, and I really like that. How like she does like the transformation with her gem, and then she comes back with like the streaks on her face like tears. I thought that was really cool. But then there's this art that I wasn't actually able to have inside the video, which was me with my normal eyes. I don't know why these ones are the ones that are like full PNGs, but the this is the like main art without the heart eyes, which I think is really cool the way they rendered my eyes. Look at that. Guys, the only reason you heard that was because I forgot where my mute button was. But excuse me. I love the way they rendered my like regular eyes. Like, I think the texture looks really, really good. And I also just like the eye shape they did for me. I just think like the coloration for it is really, really pretty. But the normal eyes, I also think are really like, they look kind of like intimidating in a way that I really like. And I didn't even ask for like a normal version. They just provided me a normal version, which I thought was sick. I love when I just get extra versions of the art without me having to ask. It's just cool. Like, I just think this art looks sick. Oh my god. I was like, what is that sound in the background? That is someone's stream starting to play. That I'm not even supposed to be watching her stream. It's just, it was in my background, and her like starting student screen started playing, and I was like, what is that sound in the background of my computer? I don't know if you guys can guess whose stream that was, but she just went live right now. Just had the tab open. I was like, what is that sound? My computer's haunted. It's really Halloween. But this is like the full art from the MV that I never got to post. So I don't know. Maybe I'll post it on Twitter, because I feel like it's just such pretty art, and I don't really want it to never get seen, because the full art like this never got seen in the MV. But they did both versions. Like, they did the version with the blood as well for this version without the hard eyes, and I didn't ask for that either. But they did it anyway. And it looks sick. Like, I love that they sent all of the versions. I didn't even know that like this version existed because it wasn't in their like turn-in sheet. I only saw it because I opened the PSD and then I noticed that it was like an extra layer that I hadn't noticed was in the file originally. But it looks really cool. But let me show you guys the artist. I'll send you guys the links so you can see their art, because they're really good if you want to follow them or anything on Twitter. I love when they just do the job and it's really good and then I can go, oh, thank you. I also just love their skeb name because their skeb name is literally that. Their name is that. But I originally found them and I thought to myself, I love their rendering style. I just love like that kind of like shiny, haunting sort of like render style. I think it's really cool because I don't have that type of style, so I think it's really impressive because I don't understand how people do that sort of rendering, especially on hair. I have like such a hard time rendering hair. I don't know how people render hair. I'm not that cool. I wish I was, but I am not that cool. Like, some people just like are able to understand light really well, and light has always been something that I've struggled with for art. I'm like, how does the light land? What is shadow? What is a shadow? Except not like shadow, like Rena shadow. Not like shadow, but how does shadow? Just slapped a cracked ice texture on your hair and call it a day. Your art on their skeb looks like the best piece of done yet. Really? I haven't looked at the rest of their skeb since I ordered it, but I'm really happy with the art they gave me. I'm a really big fan. I felt like they would like the song too. It was probably like, when I request for art for stuff, I always try to make sure that I mention what song it's for so that the artist can listen to the song if they want more inspiration, because I feel like if you can hear the song that you're drawing the art for, it kind of sort of inspires you, you know? Makes you like feel more connected to the piece. What is this? That's crazy. Let me send this to... I just got something that in my email that I have to just send to someone and say, look at this. Anyway, I might be cooking something with someone right now that I can't tell you about, but I'm sure you'll see it soon anyway. I'm sure you'll see it in like the next 2 weeks or something. I know. What can I say? I get emails and then I read them immediately. If I'm waiting for a commission and I see an email, I immediately read it even when I'm streaming, and it's so funny. And I forget who it was. I forget if it was like Senbei or someone was like, you should stop doing that. And I'm like, but it's so much more fun when I can just let everyone know that there's something they should be excited about, but I can't tell them what it is, because then there's like a build of anticipation. It's just like in Rocky Horror Picture Show where they're like, and you're steaming with anticipation. It's like that tweet that they did where like for years they were like anticipate. And then they waited like, what? Wasn't it like more than a year where they said patient? It was really funny. November will be fun. Oh my god, did any of you guys get to go to Idolfest today? I hope you guys enjoyed the sets if you were able to go to Idolfest today for the Starlight Anthem. I really loved the videos that I saw from the Wotage stuff. There was a video... So Senpai took some videos as well of the Starlight Anthem and then like sent it to us so we could see it. And there's this one Wotage move, and he was like, do any of you know what this Wotage move is called? And I was like, I don't know what that's called, but I would call it the School of Fish. Where like everyone was running in a circle, but then they would like reach their arms to the inside and then keep running in a circle. It reminded me a lot of like a dancing School of Fish, and I was like, I don't know what that Wotage move is, but I would call it the School of Fish. It was so cool. I didn't even know that Wotage was a thing until I became a VTuber, and now when I think about it, I just think it's like the coolest like showcase of camaraderie for a performance that I've ever seen. Like, I love that it's so like interactive and so filled with like everyone sort of having like a blast together, and that they even create those spaces on the dance floors. Like, I don't know any other form where they like of concert where they just like have a section for people to do like cool light stick stuff. Like, that's so cool to me that they like celebrate this like extra like support. It's like, it reminds me a lot of like it reminds me a lot of like what I imagine it's like, even though that's not how it is, but you know, like how I imagine you know, for in games like D&D and stuff where they have like the bards and stuff and like the jester characters, how like they always are like, and then they play the song of healing or something, you know, and then like, or the song of inspiration to support the other characters. Like, I just imagine it as like the support area for like the like attacks, you know, where it's like, but because I know in like a real fight there wouldn't be like a corner for the bard to go play music, but I like to imagine it'd be really funny if there's like a circled off area for every fight, like in Bakugan, where it's like you have your own little card that you like your monster stands on, and then they're doing the little dance, or they're doing the little performance or like singing to like support the rest of the team. It's like in when I play Divinity Original Sin and I place my range attack / healer on a different panel so that the enemies can't get to them while they like heal and do defense for the team while the other people do the tank in the front. It's so cool. I didn't go, and I'm looking at all the pictures people are posting. I know, it's so cool. And I like the coasters I saw people make too. What is it called? I love that the neck to this outfit is keybinds to the number 1. Because when I type, I always do an exclamation point, and I keep triggering off my neck. That was a problem I was having too on Wednesday with my outfits for the spooky Halloween sleepover, where I kept like untriggering parts of like the outfits I was wearing because they're like all keybinds to different keys on my keyboard that I don't remember the combination for, but then it's always like Shift 1, Shift 2, or just 1, 2, or Alt 2. I was like, oh shit. Because you can go back in and like re-keybind everything, but then you have to go back to the original Live2D file like model, because when you do VTubing stuff for the outfits, you bring in the outfit, like this one, I have to import it as a model and then make the model into an item. Is how they like normally sort of end up working for people for outfits and stuff. But then I'm like, but then I have to go back to its like the normal form and then set up the keybind again. So, you know, it's one of those things where you have to like either remember the stuff that you can't press, or you have to repress it really quick, like lightning speed, so you can't see it. You know, maybe I'm allergic to the magic of Halloween. Maybe I'm allergic to the magic of Halloween. It's just so magical out here today. It's all magical, all in the air, all in the night sky, all of the everything. It's also whimsical, full of whimsy and horror. Oh, how horrific. Children having fun and eating candy. I would say, you know, this is making me really like wish I could like travel back in time to last year though, because when I was at my mom's house last year to pass out Halloween candy and stuff, she also made this amazing corned beef with like a whole roast. It was like a corned beef roast with full potatoes in the roast, and carrots and celery and a bunch of other vegetables. And so we just had this like amazing roast corned beef with like all of these vegetables, and like it was so good. And I keep thinking about it. This whole day I was like, damn, you know what? I would really like to have my mother's cooking. It was like one of the best Halloween dinners I've ever had in my life. And it was literally just because she needed to make more room in the freezer. Like, do you ever just have like meals that you like continuously remember and like keep thinking back to, and you like wonder when you'll eat something like that again? And then tomorrow I'm doing my friends are coming over because we're having a soup party. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had one of these, but it's because my roommate found this thing on TikTok called a soup party, where like everyone brings a soup, and then you guys just have like a big soup, like a whole table of soup, and everyone just eats soup all night. Originally, I was gonna make this fresh gnocchi chicken soup, but then I decided that would be way too much time to do that. I was like, I think I'm actually gonna be too busy to do that tomorrow. So instead, I'm making wonton soup. But a bunch of our friends are coming over and having a soup party. But it seems really fun. You guys should try it with your friends. No, we're not mixing our soups into a different bowl. No, it's like everyone brings like a pot of soup that they make, and then there's just a bunch of soup, and everyone just eats different soups the whole night. Cause like everyone is gonna be really tired from all their Halloween parties they go to tomorrow, so we're doing a chill hangout where everyone just has soups. I thought there'd be a big pot and you bring one item to add to it. That would actually be really iconic though. We're not doing that, but that would be really cool. Couldn't you imagine? It's kind of, isn't that like a thing that they do in Stardew Valley, right? There's like that big is it a chili or is it a soup? Is it a soup? In Stardew, where like there's like that town festival or whatever, and everyone has to bring something to put into the pot. And then like if you bring something bad, then everyone's like, what the heck? And you could end up bringing like pants or something. Isn't it like the mayor's underwear? You could bring the mayor's underwear. I used to be really into Stardew Valley, but then I haven't played it in like more than a year. But I used to like love Stardew Valley, and I used to watch like speedrunner videos about like speedrunning to do certain events in Stardew Valley, and like mod videos. I used to watch a lot of videos about mods for Stardew Valley to do like cool stories and stuff. But I haven't touched it since. Like, I feel like ever since I got into SVP, I haven't really looked into the Stardew Valley stuff. And I still haven't played it on stream, even though I've wanted to. Because I saw Yui play it, and I was like, whoa, your game looks so much cooler than mine. I was like, I don't want to play this on stream until I figure out how to mod my game to look prettier, because my game looks so ugly because I play the base game. I was like, damn, why is yours prettier? I remember DMing her and being like, how did you do that? What did you buy? How did you do that? It's so pretty. You got shaders in there. Why is it pink? Why is it pink? Is it pink? Why is it pink? It's so pink. Like, I wanna make my town look really cool and classy. Maybe there must be a mod, right, that can make it look like a dark academia town or something. You know, there's gotta be like a cool mod that can make the town look really cool. You know, or I assume there's gotta be. Maybe next year in the spring, Yui and I can like spruce my game up, and then we can do like a spring parfait like Stardew Valley town run or something, and see how fast we can get through the first year. That'd be cool. We share a house together and see how fast we can do like build our farm for the first year or something. That'd be kind of cool. I'm already thinking about next year. Next year's almost here, guys, by the way, just so you all know. I'm freaking out about it, but you don't have to freak out about it, but I'm freaking out about it. Who's your go-to romance option in Stardew? I've never romanced anyone, but if I did romance someone, I like Emily, but I also really like Sophia. Sophia? That's not her name, is it? The pink-haired girl. I think she's cute and she cosplays. Wait, what? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean, wait, what, huh? Guys, tomorrow is November. Just reminding everyone. Tomorrow is November. Just in case you forgot. Tomorrow is November. And then once it gets to mid-November, you know what's coming up? December. And then after that, it's January. But all you need to know about January is that Rena's Lunette's birthday is in January. That's the only important part of January, I'll be honest. The most important thing about January is that it's Rena's birthday. And then the most important part of February is that it's Yui's birthday. And then the most important part of March is that it's Serena's birthday. You're not helping? Well, you know, I think about the years as they go by. Where did the time go? It started to fly. The birthdays are melting from the ice. I'm gaslighting? What am I gaslighting? And then the most important part of April is... The most important part of April is Calliope Mori's birthday on the 4th of April. Oh wait, sorry. The 6th? The 4th or the 6th? I forget. It's one of those two, I think. How did I forget my Oshi's birthday? Wait. How did that happen to me? Give me a second. I got so unconfident. The 4th of April. See, I was right the first time. The most important part of April is Calliope Mori's birthday on the 4th. Is my Oshi's birthday on the 4th? The birthdays are melting in the ice. The most part of... I'm working as hard as I can on the anniversary story. There's an anniversary story? What anniversary story? Are we gonna get a Mori-only song karaoke stream that day? No, probably not. I'll be watching her stream. But, no, I don't know. I don't actually know that many of Mori's songs because a lot of them are raps, and I'm not good at rapping. I don't think you want to hear me rap. I'm not very good at rapping. I know the ones that are like just songs. Like I know End of a Life, but I don't know the raps. The raps are too fast. Need a Toka rap? Did you know? I don't know if Perry ever talked about this if she did a stream about Brainworm. But originally there was a rap portion of Brainworm that I wrote for her that we decided to take out. But I wrote her like a tiny rap for the music break in Brainworm. And that was really fun. That was a really funny rap. It was mostly just humor. You should ask her to sing it for you one day. It'd be really funny. You'll have to wait and find out. What if I want to find out right now? Can you imagine? I have another original song and it has like a full portion of rap in it. I'm lying and I'm actually really good at rapping. That's not true, by the way. Don't read into that. That is not true. And if I had a different original song that I was working on, it would not have a rap portion in it. Don't read into it, actually. Don't look forward to that. That's not going to be a thing. I think I like, of her recent songs, I really like Orpheus. I thought Orpheus was really good. I really liked Orpheus. Did you see there's like someone making merch of Callie where it's like her actual jacket from her Rap God outfit? And I am waiting for it to come out so I can see how expensive it is and then not buy it because it's too expensive. I'm so excited for this new merch of Crybabies where it's something I know I won't be able to afford, but I want to see the price and I want to look at it and I want to think about my life and my life choices and then be like, oh, that's cool, and I'll buy it. Like there's someone making like an actual it's like actual merch of like the like parts of her outfits. And it's so cool. Like the one for the Rap God outfit is like her cool bomber jacket and then her hat with the little horns on it. And I'm eyeing that webpage with like a hawk. I am looking at that webpage like a hawk, waiting to see how expensive it is. Moon, I wanted to buy a Buff Pup jacket. Oh my god, I know. It's too much money! That's the hard thing about merch, you know, like when you're able to get cooler merch, like if you like get the opportunity to get cooler merch, the sad thing is that the cooler your merch is, probably the more expensive it's going to be for your audience to buy it because the production cost goes up by a lot. You know? The thing is, like, the cooler the thing is, the harder it is to produce it. That means the more money that the merch is gonna cost for people. Even some acrylic stands, like the bigger it is, the more layers of your acrylic stand, the much more expensive that acrylic stand's gonna get. Though I will say, the SVP desk mats are like kind of insane. Like, I did not know that desk mats were that big. Because I saw a picture in the Discord of someone with the Lemmy desk mat, and I didn't know that they were that big. Because originally I was like, wow, that desk mat's kind of expensive. But then I saw the size, and I was like, whoa, that is huge, bro. Like I didn't know that desk mats were that big, because I've never had a desk mat. My stuff just sits on my dirty table. But like, that's like a whole poster. Like that's the size of a poster. Some people do a full-fledged figurine. Can you imagine having a full-fledged figurine? That's kind of insane. I think if I ever had a full-fledged figurine, it would literally have to be just like a 3D, like carving of like my model that gets like 3D printed and then someone paints it. Like that's the only way I would ever get a figurine. What's my budget? My budget for VTuber merch when it's cool is like $100. But I am so convinced that Calliope Mori jacket's gonna be above $100. I'm so sure of it. When you get something that has like high quality and it's like got like all of the features from the model on it, you know, that's gotta be over $100. It's probably gonna end up being more around like 200 or something. Like, not gonna lie, that's what I want to get a 3D printer for. I mean, 3D printers are kind of a good investment. You know, my friends, they have a 3D printer, and so when I visit them, sometimes I'm like, can you print this for me? Because originally, when they were getting the 3D printer, I was like, do you guys really need this 3D printer? But they need it because my friends do cosplay and stuff, so they use that 3D printer to like print out stuff for cosplay. But originally I was like, do you really need this 3D printer? Like, is it actually that useful? And then I started needing things that were 3D printed, and I was like, actually, 3D printer kind of pog. Like, for some of the stuff I'm working on for setting up for my 3D tracking stuff, when I figured that out, it would be a lot easier if I had like certain parts 3D printed and certain screws 3D printed. So I had my friends print it out in 3D, and it was so much cheaper than having to buy the screws online. And like, they print out, like my friend prints out like parts of like her weapons that she uses for cosplay, so she doesn't have to pay anyone to make them, and she doesn't have to like carve onto wood or add stuff to wood and like do all of that layering. And so it's actually really useful that they can like print out like the staffs and stuff like piece by piece and then screw it together. But you know, how big is the one they got? It's like, I'd say it's like the height of like a monitor. It's not like the hugest one, but they still are able to print out a bunch of stuff. I've been meaning to get one just for moments like that. Yeah, I mean, also, like, if you get one, like, used very lightly on Facebook Marketplace, I'm sure it'd be cheaper. But I definitely think if you're a cosplayer, a 3D printer is a great investment. Like, I mean, I like that I could borrow my friend's 3D printer to print out stuff for, like, VTubing, but, I mean, quite honestly, if you were, like, a cosplayer, I think 3D printing is amazing. Because the way that, like, she's able to, like, she's able to build, like, full-on staffs and, like, spears and stuff. Like, she does this, like, I don't know what character this is, because I don't play this game, but there's, like, a character that she cosplays from one of the, what's it called? It's the game by the studio that makes, Divinity. There's, like, a character from the really popular game by the Larian Studios. And that character has, like, a really iconic, like, big spear. And she does a really good cosplay of that character, and she has the whole spear 3D printed. And it's, like, basically the height of her. It's so, like, accurate that it's, like, sharp. And, like, she had to sand down the 3D print of the spear top because it was too sharp to go into the con. What songs have I sang so far? I haven't sang a single one. But we will soon. Once I make the layer. I need the layer. Let me get the layer. I need my set list layer. Text. Set list. Create new. Okay. Set. Oh my god, it's so big. No, be smaller. No, be smaller. Actually, also, can I have a different freaking... Can I have a background? And can I also have a different font? This font is really ugly. Can I have a different font, please? Can I have a different font? Font. What is this one? That is not a real font. Nope, not that one. What about this one? Ah! Oh, not this one. That's not what I want. But also, this font is way too big. Let's make it this one. Oh, now it's too small. I do know Thriller. I was planning to sing Thriller. See, one of, like, my pet peeves is that when they don't show me, like, instantaneously the font, that I have to scroll through all these fonts and then pick one that I know, and I wish I knew more fonts that were good. I was literally talking to Yui recently. I was like, Yui, how do you know that a font is good? And she was like, you just look at it and you know that it is. And I was like, girl. I was like, bro, not helping. I'm really bad at picking fonts. Like, it's actually, like, a problem, in my opinion, of, like, myself. Like, I can never tell when a font is good. I know when I think one isn't good, but I don't know how to tell when one is, like, the right one to pick, you know? Like, I just want, like, I wish there was Fedorica. Why is there no Fedorica on this? I want my fedorka back. Modoser. Oi! Why isn't this changing the font anymore? Why did that one change? Oh my goodness. I'm good to throw something. Anyway. Anyway, after I sneeze my brain out. Anyway. Ugh. This is fine. This kind of gives, like, Halloween fun. Oh my god, my frame! It'd be like right there. One day, I'm gonna cut my nose off, I think. I think one day I'm gonna just cut it off, you know? I'm just gonna take it off. Who even needs that, you know? Who's ever seen like a nose and thought that's useful? What if I just get rid of it? Then I can't have allergies. That's not true and I looked it up, but I think about it sometimes. How much easier it would be if I could just cut the nose off and then not have to deal with it anymore. Like, what if I just take a knife and then just cut it off? That's so Halloween-y. You just sneeze from your mouth. Is that true? Wait. Are you for real? Is that true? Does that happen? Scene, thank you for the $10. Thank you. Thank you. Let me read your message. Next time we cover plastic load. That was last week. It's from the same person, though. It's reloading. And offering to claim, thank you for all that you do. Why? Thank you! I don't do anything! I'm just around. I'm just a guy. I don't do anything. I just sit here. I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing. You can get bad breath and smell stinky. You never know with no nose. I would just assume if I smelled bad. Well, you would have to remove every single receptor in your nasal pathway, I bet. That's true, probably. I guess sneezing is important or something or whatever. It's like supposed to filter out like the things that go into your body when you have a bad reaction to them, right? It's like eyelashes. They're like defending an organ or something, right? They're like the defense mechanism of like a different organ in your body. I don't actually know because I got a C in health class. I don't actually know anything because I almost failed health class, but I think, if I remember correctly, that's what they're for. I don't remember. I didn't have a good grade. I went into health class and I took naps. Oh my god, today, before I say, I have to just say this funny story. So today, I was like making breakfast for myself, right? You know, I was like cooking beans because I had beans on toast today. And my roommate comes in and she's like, do you think I'm intimidating? And I was like, why? And she was like, well, she was like at this like improv class a couple days ago and like one of the people there told her that she was kind of naturally intimidating. And I was like, I don't think so. And she was like, well, what did you think when you met me? And I was like, well, actually, when I met you, I thought you were intimidating. And she was like, oh, you see? So I am. And I was like, but it's just, like, that's like your resting face. And I was like, what did you think when you met me? And then she was like, well, she was like, when I met you, I thought you looked like you were very intelligent. And I was like, oh, that's really nice of you to say. Like, what about it was? And she was like, well, the way that you kind of, like, carry yourself made you seem like you were very thoughtful and intelligent. And I was like, why are you saying that like it's not true? And she was like, you're intelligent, just not in the way that I thought you were when I first met you. And I was like, what the heck? I was like, what the heck? And she was like, you're very smart, but not in the bookish way that I thought. From like how you like immediately come off. I was like, that's insane! Bro! I was like, oh! What? I'm smart! I'm really smart! Just because I'm not super book smart doesn't mean anything! What a statement to turn into. I'm really smart! I just didn't get good grades at school! But what is a grade? You know, what is it? But a second-hand emotion. Is that a song? Is that a line from a song? Or did I just make that up? I think that's from a song, right? Oh my god, it's from What's Love Got to Do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? Is that actually the lyric? Am I making that up? That's not the lyric, is it? What's love? Lyrics. What's love got to do with it? Yeah, it is a second-hand emotion. Oh my god, I am so smart. See, I am intelligent. See, I am intelligent. I remember the lyric. And you know how I know that song? It's not from Glee. It's from Pitch Perfect. The only reason I know that lyric is because it's in Pitch Perfect. Yeah, my brain is huge, bro. Gigantamaxed. Just like a Pokemon. I know. Can you believe a non-Glee song? Okay, here will be the first song. Because it is Halloween, we will sing the titular Halloween song. But not before I turn on my Lord and Savior reverb. Oh my god, my reverb was on the whole time! What? None of you told me my reverb was on the whole time? It wasn't to add the spooky effect? No, I just forgot to turn it off from the last stream! Just in case you wanted to break into song. Me when I scroll down to go see my audio that it says that it's already on. That's crazy. Well, this is Thriller by Michael Jackson. Wait, why is this not getting picked up? Oh my god! Why is this not getting picked up? Shh, Michael Jackson, be quiet. Not right now. I'm remaking my audio. Anyway, this is Thriller by Michael Jackson. If it plays. Oh my god! Can someone save me? What the freaking heck? What? Thank you for the offer, Crybaby. Happy Halloween, Toka, sending love to the goddess. Thank you! Thank you! I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. And that's a different song. That's a theater song. When is this music gonna get caught? When is this gonna happen? When will music... When my music not picking up? Music. Music! Eh? Why? Is it this one? No, that's the wrong one. Maybe just make a new named one. Is it picking it up now? Okay, I think it's working now. Oh no, it's not. What if I do this? Okay, what we're gonna try is I'm gonna close this window, reopen the program. I love technology, it always works so well, it never has a problem. Technology is awesome. Technology, I love technology. Okay, we're gonna try now. Is we're gonna go to my playlist. And then I'm gonna get this playlist. I'm gonna try opening it in a different window. Let's try opening this in a Chrome window and see if that maybe will fix it. Can I have a new window? New window. Bum bum bum. There we go. It is crazy to me that for some reason, I guess the problem was Microsoft Edge, which I always use for karaoke, but I guess today Microsoft Edge didn't really feel like working. So instead, we're gonna have to use Google Chrome, which is fine. I just think that's kind of crazy and strange because I literally did this yesterday and it worked fine. So we'll do Thriller now, because this is Thriller by Michael Jackson, which I said like 20,000 years ago. Oh my god, is it not working anymore? No, it's working. It's fine. It's close to midnight, and something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this is Thriller night, and no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike, 'cause this is Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Yeah. Ooh. You hear the door slam and realize that there's no one left to run. You feel the cold air and wonder if you'll ever see the sun. You close your eyes and hope that this is just imagination. Girl, all the while, you hear a creature creeping up behind. you're out of time. Cause this is Thriller night. There ain't no second chance against a thing with 40 eyes, girl. Ooh, you're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller. Night creatures call and the dead start to walk in their masquerade. There's no escaping the jaws of the alien this time. This is the end of your life. They're out to get you. There's demons closing in on every side. They will possess you unless you change that number on your dial. Now is the time for you and I to cuddle close together, yeah. All through the night, I'll save you from the terror on the screen. I'll make you see that this is Thriller night. Cause I can thrill you more than any ghoul could ever dare try. Ooh. So let me hold you tight and share a killer thriller. Thriller night, thriller night. Girl, I can thrill you more than any ghoul could ever dare try. Ooh. So let me hold you tight and share a killer thriller. Ow! I'm gonna thrill you tonight, baby. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in the search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. Whoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. I don't know what accent this is. I'm just vibing. Thriller. Ooh, thriller. Thriller. The foulest stench is in the air, and the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are calling in to steal your tomb. Oh, yeah. Though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver. But there's no mere mortal can't resist the evil of the thriller. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I think I'm funny. I don't know why I think I'm funny. I genuinely don't know why I think that. I'm like not even that funny, but I just think I'm hilarious. And there's really nothing I can do about that to save anyone. Anyway, that was Thriller by Michael Jackson. There we go. Writing, English, typing, the language. You know, the first time I actually... The accent during the narration was great, thanks. What can I say, eh? The only reason I know that song is because I used to work retail before I have the current job I have now. When I worked in retail, like, during Halloween, it's like this song would not get off the freaking radio. Like, of course I, like, heard it before, you know, when I was, like, a kid. Like, when our schools would do, like, dress-up competitions and stuff for, like, Halloween. And then, like, you would... like have this song in the background, but like I never like fully learned the lyrics to this song until I worked retail. Because every Halloween, once you work retail, like it's like this song and like Spooky Scary Skeletons, and like it just like loops and it loops and it loops and it loops and you can't escape. Am I familiar with Hocus Pocus? No, I am not. I do know one scene from Hocus Pocus very specifically. I know the scene where she tries to drill his teeth with like her little like drills, and then he's like screaming before like his teeth get drilled. I know that scene. When I was a kid, I tried to watch Hocus Pocus and I got so scared I just turned it off and I never went back. And then I never went back because I was terrified. Okay, so this next song is also a very... I mean, you guys heard this because it was like at the watch along we did on Monday with Serena. But this is the Time Warp from Rocky Horror Picture Show. If it ever played. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer. I've got to keep control. I remember doing the time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me and the void would be calling. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left. And then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. You bring your knees in tight. And it's a pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's so dreamy. Oh, fantasy free me. So you can't see me. No, not at all. In another dimension with voyeuristic intention. Well secluded, I see all. With a bit of a mind flip, you're into the time slip. Nothing can ever be the same. You're spaced out on sensation, like you're under sedation. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. I was walking down the street, just so happened to think, when a stick of a guy gave me an emo wig. Well, he shook me up, took me by surprise. He had a pickup truck and the devil's eyes. He stared at me and I felt a change. Time meant nothing, never would again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left. And then a step to the right. With your hands on your hips. You bring your knees in tight. But it's the pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. And then I'm on the floor. Oh. And then you fall to the floor. I'm just around. Okay, that was the Time Warp from Rocky Horror Picture Show. which is still one of my like favorite cult classic movies for that for Halloween charm, but it's also like, oh, that's so cute. Sorry. My mom texted me a picture of her spread for the night, which obviously I can't show you because then you could see where my house is and what it looks like, but she has like a new guy. Like, not as in a person, as in like a new decoration of like a Halloween skeleton just kind of like hovering over a bowl, which is kind of funny looking, but it's fine. But she has like Kool-Aid this year. Kool-Aid and water bottles and all these different candies. Very iconic. Very iconic spread. I wish I could steal some of her candy. I haven't had any candy. There's been no candy. Maybe when I hang out with my friends later tonight, there'll be candy in a bowl. I want chocolate. Oh, I had this song on my playlist. I have a playlist of like Halloween-ish songs that I know. This is one that Lemmy just did a cover of, which I really like the song, so I added it to the playlist. I think I know this song well enough, in theory. Watch me not know it at all. I've been ghosting alone. Ghost in your house, ghost in your arms. When you're tossing, when you turn in your sleep, it's because I'm ghosting your dreams. And this is why I have decided to pull these old white sheets from my head. I'll leave them folded, neat and tidy, so that you'll know I'm out of hiding. Yeah, I've been ghosting. I've been ghosting alone. Ghost in the world, ghost with no home. I remember the days when I'd make you oh so afraid. And this is why I have decided to leave your house and home unhaunted. You don't need poltergeists or psychics. You don't need treats, and you don't need tricks. You don't need treats. You don't need tricks. You don't need no Halloween. You don't need treats, and you don't need tricks, and you don't need me. Be so bad if I stayed. I'm just a ghost out of his grave, and I can't make love in my grave. I'll put white into your hair, won't make noises in your stares. I will be kind and I'll be sweet if you stop staring straight through me. That's why I have decided to pull these old white sheets from my head. I'll leave them folded, neat and tidy, so that you'll know I'm out of hiding. And this is why I have decided to leave your house and home unhaunted. You don't need poltergeists for psychics. You don't need treats, and you don't need tricks. You don't need treats. You don't need tricks. You don't need no Halloween. You don't need treats. You don't need tricks. You don't need treats. You don't need no Halloween. You don't need tricks. You don't need tricks. And you don't need me. That was Ghosting by Mother Mother. I really love that song, and I really love Lemmy's cover of it, so I wanted to sing it today. Okay. We should have about time for 3 more songs before the end of the night. So the next song is one that I know that you guys like, which I think is very it's still very Halloween-y regardless of the fact that it's not technically a Halloween song. And this is The Red Means I Love You by Mads Buckley. Lemmy! Hi! Sinking. Oh my god, Sinking, why are you so loud? Hi, Lemmy! Welcome, Still Yours! I'll dedicate this song to Lemmy Lycan now that you're here. Lemmy, this song is for you. Unusual. They say strange fascination, infatuation, a lunatic. Call me what suits your taste, I just want to taste. And I've always heard it's what's inside that counts. 'Cause my insides are red and yours are too, and the red on my face is matching you. And goodness, you're bleeding, what a wonderful feeling. You're down and you're pleading, my head is just reeling. The red means I love you. Tasting your blood means I love you. The red means I love you. The red means I love you. Unfortunate. They say such a shame I turned out this way, a maniac. Well, yeah, I get manic when I cause a panic, and of course I'm excited when I see you around. 'Cause my insides are red and yours are too, and the red on my face is matching you. And goodness, you're bleeding, what a wonderful feeling. You're down and you're pleading, my head is just reeling. The red means I love you. Tasting your blood means I love you. The red means I love you. The red means I love you. You leave me high and dry. A rush comes to my mind, and the drops you leave behind run as you might. My love will never, ever stop. And I've always always hurt, it's what's inside. Cause my insides are red and yours are too. And the red on my face is matching you. And goodness, you're bleeding. What a wonderful feeling. You're down and you're bleeding. My head is just reeling. The red means I love you. Tasting your blood means I love you. The red means I love you. The red means I love you. The red means I love you. Tasting your blood means I love you. The red means I love you. The red means I love you. Hi, Lemmy. Hi, Snailers. I love you, Lemmy. Happy Halloween. I hope you've been having an amazing Halloween, everyone. Took, I'm going to cover you in red. I hope that you do. Also, since when was your personality so big? Since the magic of Halloween. It's magic. What can you do? What can you say? It's the magic. Say, it's magic. The magic's walking here. The magic really wants to have fun tonight, you know? It's a Halloween miracle. Hey, it's not a miracle. What's wrong with my normal personality? What are you talking about? I always had personality. Hey, what are you talking about? It's not a miracle. It's just a happenstance, if you will. It's a glorified happenstance. Yeah, too much mana. You know, I just got so much magic. Gods, sometimes gods have to put their magic somewhere, and I chose to put it there. I have so much god power. I just had to put it somewhere for Halloween, It's the two worlds, there's so much like worlds colliding on like the magic parts of the world. So I just had to put it somewhere for today where the magical fields are just so strong. Had to go somewhere. Oopsie daisy. Whoa. What song is unholy? Let me look at it. Do I know this song? Let me see it. I feel like I know this song, but I don't actually know if I know this song. Do I actually know this song? Oh, this song! Is this one? I think I kind of know this song. I don't know if I actually do, though. I don't think I know it that well. I could do it as a joke, but I wouldn't know it that well. I don't know the lyrics to this. I know the girl part. I know the girl part of that song. I don't know the actual song. I have a song that I think that Lemmy might actually like, though. Lemmy, you might like this one if I sing this one for you. Well, there's actually two songs you might like, but I feel like you haven't heard me sing this one song yet, so I'll dedicate this one to Lemmy. I've never sung this on stream before. I don't even know if I actually fully know this song. I'm just gonna take a chance and hope that I know this song. Hi, Ashy! Welcome! How can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb? without a soul. My spirit's sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there and lead it back home. Wake me up! Wake me up! I can't wake up! Wake me up! Save me! Call my name and save me from the dark. Build my blood, my run. Can't wake up before I come undone. Save me! Save me from the nothing I've become. Now that I know what I'm about, you can't just leave me. Breathe into me and make me real. Bring me to life. Wake me up! Wake me up inside! Can't wake up! Wake me up inside! Save me! Call my name and save me from the dark! Wake me up! Build my blood to run! Can't wake up before I come undone! Save me! Save me from the nothing I've become! Bring me to life! I've been living a lie! There's nothing inside! Bring me to life! Frozen inside without your touch, without your love, my darling. Only you are the life among the dead. All this time, I can't believe I couldn't see. Captain the Dark, but you were there in front of me. I don't know the middle part. I've been sleeping 1,000 years. Seems over my ways to everything. Without a thought, without a voice, without a soul, to let me die here. Whoa! There must be something more. Bring me to life. Alive! Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Save me. Call my name and save me from the dark. Wake me up. Build my blood to run. Can't wake up before I come undone. Save me. Save me from the nothing I've become. Bring me to life. I've been living a lie. There's nothing inside. Bring me to life. Wait. Wait. Hi, Ashy. Welcome, Raiders. I'm sorry you had to see that. Ashy, let me give you a reg. Welcome, everyone. I'm just singing some Halloween songs. That was Bring Me to Life. I only know the girl part mostly. So I just was taking a chance, but you know what? It was worth it. Me Too Life. I'll be honest, the most I ever get, like, I don't ever listen to that song, so the most I ever hear of it is whenever I hear it on Lemmy's channel, and like when I used to watch the original like Warrior Cats MVs that they used to do, where like they do like Warrior Cat MVs, and then they'd have that song playing in the background, and then it'd be like the cats in front of it. So yeah. There was like I remember back in the day there was like a really iconic Hollyleaf AMV of Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. And I can't remember what like the artist was, but it was really funny. Of course it was the Warrior Cats AMV, not the original. Look. I don't know Partners in Crime, Lemmy. I wish I did. I know your guys' cover of it, but I never actually heard that song before you guys did it for the concert. Did you know that? I actually never heard of it before. The first time I ever saw it was during the concert. That was like the only time I've ever seen that song before. Okay, here is another one that you guys might like a lot. This will be our second to last song, but this one will be one. So just so I can say I sang a Japanese song during the stream. Just so I can say I did one. Here's one that everyone likes. Does this one not have the lyrics on screen? I'll die. Oh my god, it doesn't have the lyrics on screen! Oh! That's crazy. Can I please have the lyrics on stream? I'm not that smart. I don't know the actual lyrics by heart. I don't know the lyrics by heart. I need the lyrics. Give me the lyrics. Oh my god, this one have a guide vocal. Oh my god, it has a guide vocal. No! No guide vocals. Don't do that to me. Fine, we'll take this one. I think the instrumental is not as clean, but it's got the lyrics on screen. Oh my gosh! Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just transposing the song down by 2. Don't mind me. I'm just transposing my song by 2.遠い遠い昔巻かれた首は人が欲しい人が欲しいと叫ぶ呪いの首はおからないで見捨てないでどこも行かないでね強く締める悪魔で締める人がいないいないといい成績でしょねねいい子でしょ可愛い子でしょねえねえいい子でしょ苦しいね愛して愛して愛してもっともっと愛して愛して苦しいほどに苦しい苦しい呪縛を解いて解いてね止まられない体大きくなっても小さい首は苦しくなる足りなくなる人が足りないクラスの誰にも負けない綺麗ない子でしょあの子よりもどの頃よりも誰も彼も私も見てよ体育館の裏あなたに告白の嘘みたいでしょあなたが好きなの期待なあなたが愛して愛して愛して全部あげるあなたに全部背負ってもらうよ足りないあなたが足りない離さないよごめんなさい愛して愛して愛してもっともっと愛して愛して苦しいほどに苦しい離さない苦しいもっともっとね幸せなの was Aiste, Aiste, Aiste. One of the only songs I know in Japanese that fits this theme. One of the only songs I know in Japanese that fits this theme. I love that song. It's a very good song. It's very good. I did learn it like a long time ago, but only because I heard the... Because the first time I ever heard that song was actually not from Kiko. It was the Miori Celesta cover. And I was like, oh my god, I love this song, and I learned it. But to me, the original version will always be the Miori Celeste cover, even though that's not the original. But we have time for one more song today. So... let me pull it up for you. Not this one. Okay. This is a tradition of many VTubers to sing this song, and I think I've sang it like once or twice, so I'm sure you already know what it sounds like, but I feel like this is very... Well, actually, I'll sing two songs. We'll sing one song that's just more for just Halloween, and then you guys can have that. And then I will sing the other one. That's actually the last song. Oh my god, it started and I didn't even get to start. Little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of magic. Follow, sweet children, I'll show thee the way through all the pain and the sorrows. Weep not, poor children, for life is this way, murdering beauty and passions. Hush now, sweet children, it must be this way, too weary of life and deceptions. Rest now, my children, for soon we'll away into the calm and the quiet. Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of magic. Wah! That was Come Little Children, which is the second to last song of tonight. And a fun fact for you is that the first time I ever heard that song was a My Little Pony MV. I know a lot of people would say that it was originally actually them knowing it from that Hocus Pocus movie. But for me, it was a Luna MLP, like, AMV, like, animation map thingy. It was actually, I first heard of it from MLP. Which I'm sure is everyone's actual real introduction to that song, you know? And then we have our final song of the night, which is this song, which I think everyone loves. So that's why I'm doing it as the ending song. where you were here before. Couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, oh, she's running out again. She's running out again. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, I don't belong here. I don't belong here. Wow! Ava, welcome! Hi, Nova Bites! Welcome! Well, we were gonna end, but I guess I'll sing another song. But welcome, thank you for the raid. I hope you were having an amazing Halloween. How are all of you? How was your stream? Just for us? Yeah, I guess I could sing another song or two. I guess I could. But I hope you guys had a great time doing whatever it was your stream was. And Ava, if you need to take care of yourself after your stream, please take care of yourself and thank you. I hope you have an amazing Halloween. Hi everyone, we're just singing. Oh, if you don't know who I am, my name is Toka-kun from Celebrus Productions' first generation Infinium. And I never remember to introduce myself every single time. Oh my god, you got carved into a pumpkin? That's so cool. I tried to do that with the Crybabies this year, but the picture I have of it, it's a little shriveled. But I think they're really cute. I love when people carve their little mascots of their audience into pumpkins. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with that. What is this song that I know? This one I know. This one. This one has a bad word in it though, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. This will be a fun one, I think. I don't even know if I should sing this in the original key, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because that's how we live life, on the edge of our vocal range. Hate to give the satisfaction, asking how you're doing now. How's the castle built of people you pretend to care about? Just what you wanted. Look at you, cool guy, you got it. I see the parties and the diamonds sometimes when I close my eyes. 6 months of torture, you sold us some forbidden paradise. I loved you truly. Gotta laugh at the stupidity, 'cause I've made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts as you sunk your teeth into me. Oh, bloodsucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire. And every girl I ever talked to told me you were bad news. You called them crazy. God, I hate the way I called them crazy too. You're so convincing. How do you lie without flinching? Oh, what a mesmerizing, paralyzing, fucked up little thrill. Can't figure out just how you do it, and God knows I never will. Went to me and not her, 'cause girls your age know better. I've made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts as you sunk your teeth into me. Oh, bloodsucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire. You said it was true love, but wouldn't that be hard? 'Cause you can't love anyone, 'cause that would mean you had a heart. I tried to help you out, now I know that I can't. 'Cause how do you think that's the kind of thing I'll never understand? I've made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts as you sunk your teeth into me. Oh, bloodsucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire. Yeah! That was Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. I know that is only related to Halloween by the fact that it's called Vampire, but you know what you're gonna do. Okay, we'll do one more song after that. You know what? We might do 2 songs after that. 2 more. Fine, I'll do 2 more. Force my arm. No one's doing that. Anyway. No one's doing that. I'm just, whatever. This next one is also only tangentially related to Halloween, but who cares? This is a theater song because I wanted to sing it, and so we're doing a theater song. And no one can really stop me, can they? Yes, I look perfect. Ice queen, that's what you see. That's what they all expect from me. But it's all show. Face it, you used me. You saw the sexy clothes, my supermodel pose. What did you know? Was I a game to you? Was I a way to be cool? I truly cared. Was I the fool? It's fine for you. It's fine to flirt. It's fine till someone gets hurt. Till someone gets hurt. Feel my heart beating. I'm just like her or you. People forget I'm human too. Yes, they do that. This is performance. This is all self-defense. I thought you had the sense to see through that. Was I too proud with you? Was I too cold and forbidding that you chose me over her? Are you kidding? Poor little me, all trapped in this fabulous show. If you could set me free, but if you're going, go. It's fine for you. It's fine to flirt. And God, you're hot. Why do you even wear a shirt? No, it's fine. And damn, you're fine. And it's fine till someone gets. Till someone gets hurt. Till someone gets hurt. Yeah. That's Till Someone Gets Hurt from Mean Girls the Musical. Hurt. There we go. And we'll have one more song for the night. One more. This one is what do you call? It's like adjacently Halloweeny, but I don't know that many Halloween songs, so we're kind of deviating. But it's like from one of my favorite bands. It's called Ludo. The band is named Ludo. I discovered them in high school, and to this day I really love them, but I don't think they're together anymore. But they make some of my favorite music because it's all very theatrical. So this is Love Me Dead from Ludo. If it ever plays, we'll sing it. It's loading. It has the spinning wheel. Okay, I think it's playing now. If it ever plays. Does this play? Does this have music in it? Oh, there it is. Love me cancerously, like a salt star soaked in the sea. High maintenance means you're a gluttonous queen, narcissistic and mean. Kill me romantically, fill my soul with vomit, then ask me for a piece of gum. Bitter and dumb, you're my sugar plum. You're awful, I love you. She moves through moonbeams slowly. She knows just how to hold me. And when her edges soften, her body is my coffin. I know she drains me slowly. She wears me down to bones in bed. Must be the sign on my head. It says, oh, love me dead. Love me dead. Ow! You're a faith healer on TV. You're an office park without any trees. Corporate and cold, gushing for gold. Leave me alone. You suck so passionately. You're a parasitic, psycho, filthy creature, finger banging my heart. You call me up drunk, does the fun ever start? You're hideous and sexy. She moves through moonbeams slowly. She knows just how to hold me. And when her edges soften, her body is my coffin. I know she drains me slowly. She wears me down to bones in bed. Must be the sign on my head. It says, oh, love me dead. Love me dead. Ha! Love me cancerously. Ra-da-da-da-da-da. Ra-da-da-da-da-da. How's your new boy? Does he know about me? You've got the mark of a beast. You're born of a jackal. You're beautiful. She moves through moonbeams slowly. She knows just how to hold me. And when her edges soften, her body is my coffin. I know she drains me slowly. She wears me down to bones in bed. Whoa, must be the sign on my head that says, oh, love me dead. 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 Yeah. That was Love Me Dead from Ludo. Yeah. But that will be our last song for the night, so let me look for someone to raid. But, oh my god, did I turn off my neck? Sorry, don't look at that. I have a neck. Don't look. Don't look. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna go this person, but set this here. Okay, so I'm setting it up to raid, but if you haven't checked it out yet, I released the Halloween cover yesterday, which is a Deco 27 cover by the Igawaha remix of Zombie. So if you like Zombie, then you'll probably, hopefully like this cover. I don't know. But we're gonna raid into Hiyori Mokami, who's doing Don't Watch This Full Moon Karaoke. It's like this yearly thing she does where she shows how much of a freak she really is. Where she shows how much of a freak she is every year. So we're gonna raid into that. Here is the raid message. Because unfortunately, she is a little bit of a freak, ain't she? This is a raid message. And you will see a waiting room go up soon tomorrow, probably for this Sunday. I'll be doing a collab with Yui where we talk about fan fiction together. On tomorrow, if you're at Idolfest, I will be doing a meet and greet at, I believe, 3 p.m. PDT. So if you're at Idolfest, don't be afraid to say hi. I'll be there. I also hope that if you were at Idolfest today that you got to enjoy the SVP sets. I hope at some point maybe we'll be able to post some of our sets that we did, because I think it was great and I thought our group number was amazing. If you got to see that, I'm happy you got to see that, and I hope that you guys are having an amazing Halloween, and I will see you guys all on Sunday, okay? But let's go say hi to the freak herself, Yorimokami. Hey, Yorimokami! In 3, 2, 1. Wah!